Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 23rd, and I'm at the end of my morning jog / run. And something that I think I've known for a while has just been pressed upon my heart during my prayer walk time this morning. I think I've blogged once before about my difficulties with just getting over involved, getting, just kind of almost overwhelmed with activity. When I first started going back to church, came out like the old saying is, came out like gangbusters, and I just went and served in Sunday school at Gorham. I went and did, Bible study, and I went to the meetings after church Sunday, or after Sunday on church days, and then I went to I'm out of breath, making me struggle to think. But then I went to like the men's day activities, and just started picking up more and more roles. And then when the Lord told me it was time to move churches, I continued that same habit of just serving well, and that was something that was counteracting a former spirit of laziness in me. But when I do as normally, and I take it to the extreme, it actually has an enemy serving purpose, and it overworks me, and it puts me in a position where I start to develop pride in my activity. So in the past 6 months, God has really been putting me in a place where I have to be disciplined, and I have to put down the idol of my activity and pick Him back up. It's crazy how I'm serving Him, yet I'm truly serving myself and my ego. So in this time, it's been really important that I stay focused on my relationship with Him, and if it doesn't keep me closer to Him, I don't want it. But on my run, this was pressed upon my heart because this overworking mindset, one way that it strongly serves the enemy is you get burned out. And I know many of you know that because there's a lot of hardworking people that I know personally and that I'm sure might be watching this video right now. You're feeling burned out possibly because you're doing more than God has actually called you to do. If this is something that interests you, you should also check out my other blog, Sent or Just Going, A Believer's Dilemma. But this morning, the idea that God put in my heart was with running. Because I was running, and I was like, oh, I know I can do more. I can go harder, And that has been my theme. I can go harder. I can do more. But God's not calling me to go harder. He's calling me to a life of discipline. See, because if I go harder, and I've done this before, I push it to the limit. But then guess what? When I'm done, the wheels are about ready to fall off. And that is the final thought that's in my head about my run. So yeah, I went hard, but the wheels just about came off. So it convinces me as I prepare for the next run that I don't really need to because I went so hard the last time. And before you know it, I'm not running anymore. And that is where life's metaphor spoke to me. Because life's race is a marathon. It's not a sprint. He's not calling you to go as hard as you can for 2 miles. He's calling you to a disciplined run. A disciplined run. So that might be a slow and steady pace over a lifetime rather than going hard as you can for 2 miles. So I'm challenging you guys today. Take a look at your life. Line it up against the race. Is the race you're running 20 miles? Or is it a lifetime's marathon? That's the question that I've got. So I've decided to follow God in the marathon and not just chase him down in a race. Alright, you guys, be blessed and be a blessing. Later.